Hey, good morning. Um, got a message for people who are still camping out at Standing Rock. Vaseline. Vaseline. Well, you see, I gotta do some. I gotta do some work tomorrow on the house. But I'm doing my hair. Anyway, for a change. I gotta twist it in, twist it. But the Vaseline, like tonight is 24 degrees here in Memphis, which is unbelievably cold. But it'll be 50 degrees next week or a few days. Vaseline on your like when you if you bathe, you put Vaseline on afterwards. It'll be a layer of protection that from the cold. You put it on your legs, your feet. Your elbows, your whole arm, your neck, even your face. Some people don't like Vaseline on their face. They want something a little uh, not as thick, but any type of moisturizer. I have an auntie. She swears like she uses baby oil. And she got mad at me because I don't use baby oil. I'll use Vaseline keep me warm in the wintertime. Like I don't recommend using the Vaseline in the summertime because I found it was too hot for me to put like that grease or oil on my skin. Well, we had like 115 index on some days, a few days there. So, and then like the other thing is, um, that like if you have witch hazel and alcohol, is good for like in between, like you take alcohol and you can wipe underneath your arms. You can take witch hazel and put it on your face. And they'll help you clean. And the other thing, like I learned um in the survival thingy with the army is always like the clothes you have on the daytime, they'll get the same temperature that you are. So you want to change your clothes at night. I love the like military socks they have, but if you don't have wool socks, any socks will do. So your feet will keep warm, you keep your head warm, cover your head up. And what I used to wear, I would take my regular sleeping bag first of all, and then make a bedroll, which just consists of a blanket, well, two blanket. Well, I do a sheet next to me, like I'll fold the sheet first, then I'll fold two blankets in, then I'll stick those in. One way to do it is like just fold them in half. Fold the sheet in half, and then put the sheet on top of the blanket and fold that over in half. So like you're in an envelope, so you will slide in when you do your sleeping bag. You'll slide into those two things. And I always put the opening for my bedroll on the other side of the zipper. You know, you know what I'm saying? So like I get in there, and so like I sleep with a bedroll inside. Even like those mommy sleeping bags are warm, and then like okay, then you have your socks, your long johns, right? Um, and then like sometimes like on top of the long johns, I'll have like these, but it's warmer in this house, and then I'll have sweatpants over that. Then like have like a cotton shirt or t-shirt. Then I do another like a different type of like blend cotton, and then well, first of all you want the thermal long johns underneath the bottom to the top. Then you want a light a light cotton, and then like a little double thick cotton, and then like a sweatshirt over that. So like, the last thing you'll have on is your sweats, a hat, and then you already have Vaseline yourself, or use some type of oil, baby oil, Nivea, cocoa butter, just so you get a nice thick layer, and that'll keep you warm, especially after you bathe and everything. You don't really want to put a lot of like if you're dirty or something, you don't really want to put a lot of you don't want to break out. And the other thing is like we used to drink just warm water. Be surprised it keeps you warm. And lemon. I do like you know if you could get lemons or citrus oranges or anything, they're really good like to add to your water. Like like I just would squeeze like a whole lemon in like a coffee mug, like, and then just add the warm water. Not add any sugar. I'll just be sipping that. It's supposed to be good for your get your appetite, whatever. Um, but like it's good for you. Like you don't want to break out either. So, so, so like inside your bedroll or inside your sleeping bag, do a bedroll. I guess I should have showed an example. But anyway, it's 4:37 in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna do example. Um, in between bathing, like if you can't get to water, alcohol under armpits, you know, and maybe other areas that you don't want to. You put witch hazel on your face because alcohol will dry you out, but it's an anesthetic too. So like if you're a teenager or whatnot, it'll help you like decrease and help, help you decrease in um um your acne. And the lemons also, lemon, oranges, if you could get some type of, and uh, um, also like um, if you could get more fish and greens to eat also. So anyway, I got distracted. I heard something fall. Uh, some like I don't know what it was. Probably something fell back there outside though. My neighbors came in about 2:30, making a lot of noise. So I don't know. They should be going to bed as cold as it is. But anyway, so in your sleeping bag, do a knapsack. I mean, do a bedroll. Okay. Um, after you bathe, the Vaseline or baby oil or some type of oil on your skin. It'll keep you warmer and protect you from the cold. Especially like if you put it on your face, your nose is like going to be most exposed. Usually we have enough material to cover up our tips of our ears, but so you do have to worry about the tip of your nose. and and don't wear the same clothes you wear in the daytime to sleep at night because you're not going to warm up. You need to change those clothes. Get you some thermal underwear, and layer it. I used to get teased about how many layers I would wear. Cause I'd have on like first I put on my wool stockings, then I put my long johns on, right? The wool stocking has feet, then I have like they have feet in them, right? So then I put another pair of socks over them, sort of a thinner pair, and then I put tube socks on top of that. Then I put my sweatpants on. But anyway, I would do about like sometimes about 4 layers all the way. But so if you don't have a thermal, you still can layer it. I like the like I said tights, wool pantyhose, or you know support stockings, um uh uh even like even like some of like what do you call it, yoga pants and stuff like that could be substitute for long johns, right? And then you could, if you have any like this is cotton here, and I think I have like flannel pajamas too somewhere, and so cotton flannel pajamas, right? And then on top of that, go ahead and throw your sweats. So, and don't forget to make sure your feet stay warm and your head stays warm, stays covered. Um, and don't forget, if you do Vaseline, don't forget the Vaseline in your ears, tip of your ears. Don't forget, just go around there on your ears, right? Tip of your nose. um, like anything would be good. Like if you don't want to use Vaseline or baby oil on your face or something like that, or some other oil. You could also um you you could use some oil like this on your face. I'm not showing you. If you know the bottle, you know what it is, but it's an oil. Um, uh, and or like cold cream. Uh, you know, and it just makes sure that that you have a good meal at least. Try to have like the last like try to eat 3 hours before you sleep and have a good hearty meal. Um, uh, to where it's well rounded. Just don't eat ramen noodle. A lot of MSG, so it's not good for you anyway. But you know, but pasta is good. You know, I mean, I guess you can't beat the price. But I don't find ramen noodles like I see people like they'll eat that for their whole meal. I can't just eat ramen noodles for my whole meal because I'd wake up hungry, you know. But and which I'm getting ready to start breakfast here in a minute. I also find like and then you could drink warm water. I'll we used to drink warm water. Um, you got to be careful with coffee and caffeine because you don't want to really be up all night, even with tea. So that's where like warm water with lemon comes in, or just warm water. I like warm water because it'll warm you up. Drinking hot water on the same temperature you would drink your coffee. You know. So anyway, good luck in staying warm. And you need when you go out not to have stuff that gets wet. I don't like if I wear wool. Or, I'm getting hot by the heat here. If I wear wool gloves, I gotta have leather on the top. 'Cause I don't like anything in 20-degree weather to get wet, and snow's very wet. I don't want my feet wet. I can't stand wet feet. So make sure if you have nothing else, make sure you layer your feet. I find that rain boots, they'll just freeze your feet out. But if you got the type you can slip over some even other boots, double make sure you keep the moisture, keep your feet dry, keep your hands dry. You stay dry, stay warm, and keep up with the good fight. I'm gonna make breakfast.